Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my show today. Nice to see you all today. It's June the 1st. Can you believe it? It's June the 1st. Unbelievable. Almost half a year, 5 months gone in this year already. It's nuts. Here in Creston, BC, not bad weather today. We did all right. We had glorious weather Friday, Saturday. What was that, Sunday? But then it got bad. We had lightning, a lot of lightning and a lot of rain, and it got pretty ugly there yesterday. But it's kind of nice now, actually, very kind of nice now. So I'm very happy with how it's turning around. There we go. I got my phone working, and that's why I'm playing with my telephone here, trying to make sure I'm on the air with you live. And looks like yes, I'm live on the big ass iPad too. So welcome all to TWB from Creston, British Columbia. We love talking about cruise ships and what's going on out there, and everything else. To all my viewers from around the world, welcome to the show and the channel. I have viewers from Europe, the United Kingdom, from South America, the Caribbean, all over Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and of course, the beautiful United States of America. I have so many viewers from the USA who watch me every week, and I am so saddened by what I'm watching on television. I'm sure most of us are. It is really it's really disappointing to see that, but it is what it is. And what can I say? We in Canada, we watch closely what happens south of the border. In my case, the border is 3 miles away over here, which is Idaho. But I've got good news: there is no rioting in Idaho. It is as calm as can be in Idaho, just like here in Creston. So in my little world, it's really quiet, and all is very, very well. And we consider ourselves fortunate and happy that we live the life we do. However, elsewhere in the USA, and it's not just one place, it's all over the place. My goodness, we cannot believe how much unrest is being unleashed, unfortunately. And it is what it is. There are a few spots around the world that have also had issues and some flare-ups, and I hope, at least I have, is that things will calm down sooner rather than later, and we have a war of words rather than a war, and let's hope we can kind of get back to a little more of a regular life, but we'll see. It's not in my control. I do what I can. Today, we'll do a bit of cruise ship news of what's going on, and then I've got trivia. Tonight, we're doing trivia on Monday night. I figured with what's happening out there on TV, I figured I'd bring some trivia to the YouTube channel tonight, and if that helps any of you in any way to not have to watch some of that nonsense, then I'm a happy guy. If I in any way can help alleviate what is being watched on TV these days. It's just been crazy. Thank you, all of you, for all your support for this channel. Thank you for all of those of you who give me thumbs ups for these shows and my videos. Thanks for that. Also, those of you out there who have been going to my RedBubble store, picking up merchandise like the TWB product, this kind of stuff, shirts and coffee mugs, and now the COVID masks, my Traveling with Bruce coffee mugs, and the COVID masks we have now. Thank you, all of you. The good news, excuse me, I know a number of you, a good number of you have ordered COVID masks from my RedBubble store. And I have been receiving emails now in the last week from RedBubble, like in the last 5-6 days, several a day now. These are what are called... what do they call those? Oh, manufacturing invoices. And what that means is any one of you who've made an order, whether it's just a mask or a T-shirt and a mask or whatever it is you've ordered, I get a manufacturing invoice from RedBubble telling me we've just done this order of 2 masks or 3 masks or a T-shirt or whatever it is, and it has been produced. It doesn't tell me who it's for. It tells me what it is. But I can tell by how many of those I get how backed up RedBubble is. And last week, about a week and a half ago, there were probably 20 orders in the system. I can tell you now that most of those have been completed. Probably 90% of every order that has been submitted by any of you out there is in shipment now. And I know some of you have already received merchandise because I have received emails from some of you, and a couple of you, or I know a number of you, would love to post on the Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. You love to post photos of the merchandise you've picked up, which I love seeing. Thank you. Any of you who are getting these masks, put one on and take a selfie and send it to my Facebook group page. I would love to see you. I love the whole channel and everyone involved to see the TWB masks making their way out there. So fantastic news on the RedBubble front. I'm really, really happy. So thank you, all of you out there who are assisting my channel by acquiring TWB merchandise, because every item that sells through my TWB store, I get a royalty for every item that sells with the TWB logo on it, no matter which one it is. So fabulous, guys. You're just great. I couldn't ask for more. If you'd like to join my Facebook group page, just go to Facebook, enter Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, and ask to join. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator of the page. We're now, I think we're over 4,700 followers now on Facebook. It's incredible. On Instagram, Jennifer's handling Instagram. She took a picture of me today wearing this shirt, sitting at this studio right here. We moved a few things around, and we posted that photo today on Instagram with an invite to come on over and join me live here at 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you want to stay on top of what's happening with TWB and Traveling with Bruce, Jennifer handles the Instagram account, the page, and I know we're over 925 followers there. And that account only had 100 followers 4 months ago. It's now over 900. So it's just fantastic. I've been mentioning it now on every video and on these live shows. So that's been helping it pick up some steam, which is great. Thank you all. Troy H., you are wonderful. Thank you, Troy, for a donation to my channel super sticker, sending me one of those. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's another way to show support to the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. My sponsor members, you'll notice a bunch of names that are showing up here in the comments. They're highlighted in green. They have a little logo beside their name, a little TWB logo. Those are sponsor members. We now have 35 sponsor members for this channel. We were sitting at 22, 24 for months, just sitting around 20, 24. We're now 35 sponsor members, and they're just coming. It's fantastic. Every Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern, I go live just for sponsor members for an hour with a hangout show, and then I revert onto this show right here, the 8 o'clock show for everybody. So if you'd like to become a sponsor member and join me at 7, if you haven't got enough of me already, join me at 7 and get more. Fantastic. All righty. Thank you for being here. Thank you for thumbs ups and catching my show tonight. I really appreciate it. The news today is I kind of summed it up in today's video. I did post a video earlier today. I don't know if you've all seen it or not, but I was talking today about some of the information coming out, and the how do I say it? The whisper number. I explained the other day what a whisper number is. In the stock market, the whisper number is a company is going to go public, and people think it's going to go public at $30 a share. And some people think they'll go public at $35 a share. Some people think the company will go public at $25 a share. And then just before it goes public and the number's announced, there's a whisper number on the floor of the stock exchange, and the whisper number. And that's the rumor. Well, the rumor right now about the CDC is coming out, because as I am here speaking to you today on June the 1st, 2020, July the 24th is the end of the no sail date that the CDC has imposed on cruise lines sailing in and out of U.S. ports, July 24th. And so any cruise line that says to you, oh, we're going to start sailing July 1, they're not going to be sailing July 1, because July 24th is the date, not June 1st, not today, not July 1st, July 24th or later. However, the whisper out there is, and the rumor has it, that is going to be extended to the end of August, to September 1. That is the rumor going around right now, that at a minimum, it is going to be extended for another month and a bit, 6 more weeks. Personally, I understand why if they're going to do it. I understand why they would do it, because the reality is that No cruise passenger is any safer today than they were 4 months ago getting on a cruise ship at this point in time, based on how the virus reacts, how the virus is retransmitted between people. There's no fail-safe way to not get the virus. We don't have a vaccine. We don't have a cure. Social distancing is really the only way. Wearing a face mask helps, but doesn't guarantee success. Social distancing is the only way. And on board a cruise ship that can hold 4,000 people and 1,500 crew, there's only so much space to go around. And as big as they are, these ships are big, and as roomy as they are, and they are roomy, you still have the corridors that you must go down. You have the elevators, you have the stairwells, you have the restaurants, you have the casinos, you have the pool decks, you have the entire ship where people mingle and move about, and they do, and they can. And even on the promenade deck, you would think that on a promenade deck you'd be safe because you're outdoors and the wind is blowing while the ship is moving. But if you're walking behind somebody and they're breathing, and they probably are, if they're alive, they're breathing, you're inhaling droplets, because we're talking microscopic sized droplets here, and microscopic sized pieces of virus. I mean, that's what we're talking about. You can't see it. You can only see it under a microscope. And it takes one, just takes one, and you've got it. So until the CDC knows that 4,000 people can arrive in Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Port Canaveral or Los Angeles or New York, and they can come from around the world, and they do, and they will, to get onto a cruise ship, go through the terminal, go through the security screening, get into the check-in lounge, and then be brought on board the ship, a couple hundred at a time, and then disperse on the ship and sail for a week to 2 or 3 or 4 different places, other countries, and then come back and all get off the ship at the same time within a few hours, and no one has the virus. Until the CDC knows that that's a certainty, nothing's changed. And right now, certain places in the U.S., the virus is in decline. Certain places in the U.S., it is not in decline. It is actually going higher. Cases are getting worse. This past week's activities have not helped at all to cause a cessation of this virus. Maybe our television screens aren't being plastered right now with coverage of the virus, and on that little corner up there, we used to have a box up here all the time showing how many cases there are around the world and in the US and how many passed away. That's gone right now because there's something else to watch on TV right now, which is, people in the streets. That didn't make the virus go away. It didn't. It actually makes it worse, because if you happen to notice the photos and the imagery and the videos of people on the streets, you might note that a lot of these folks are not wearing masks, and this can't be good. This just can't be good. So what can I say? We're in the middle of a pandemic, and it's still there. And just because what's on TV has changed from last week to this week, the pandemic is still there, which tells me the CDC is not going to say, oh, well, because Americans are watching TV about something else, we're going to let cruising start again. It's not going to happen. I'm still personally amazed that airlines are talking about ramping up their businesses. I understand why they want to ramp up their business. I totally get it. From an economic point of view, I know they want to ramp up their business. I'm just amazed that the CDC will let them do it. I'm amazed that Disney World and Disneyland and Universal are all planning to open up. I'm amazed. But then I'm not amazed, because the CDC may or may not control those areas. These could be governor type decisions made at the governor level. And there, all bets are off, because you've got 50 different governors, 50 different states, and it's like herding cats. Good luck herding these guys, guys and girls. It's a free-for-all. And I guess the only language that maybe these folks will get, that will get them to modify their citizens' behavior, is if a whole bunch of their citizens become violently ill and start to pass away. That might have to be it. It just might have to be that kind of a display of power and sorrow to families and relatives that gets it that gets it through, because there are countries around the world that are not taking any chances at all, maintaining the lockdowns and trying to snuff this thing out. But unfortunately, folks, in the US, it isn't a single individual that calls the shots for this virus thing at all. As we all can see, it's 50 different politically motivated people that some are thinking with their heads with respect to the science of it, and a whole bunch of them are not thinking with their heads at all. They're thinking with their political hearts what they want to do. And a virus doesn't care who you vote for, whether you vote or not. It just doesn't care. It's a killer, and it's just going to kill. And that's what's been happening. And it's going to continue. Now, unfortunately for all of us, with respect to, when I say all of us, I mean mankind as a whole, there are countries out there that have been treating this virus like it's just a cold or it's a bad flu. And they are now beginning to pay the price of that type of thinking. And the countries I'm talking about would be Brazil, Mexico, and Russia. Those are the three in particular that are now beginning to realize, oh, wow, we're in the top 10 for the most cases in the world. Brazil is now number 2, Russia number 3. Mexico is, I'm sure, in the top 10 by now. And the death rates are staggering, absolutely staggering, because they just don't have the financial wherewithal and medical wherewithal to deal with it. The governor of New York and the mayor of New York were yelling and screaming and stomping their feet on the ground to get ventilators and get hospital beds and have the capacity to handle a potential pandemic, massive breakout of this virus. Thankfully, it didn't quite make it. It didn't quite get that bad. It got bad in New York, but not to the point that the governor was worried about. Thank goodness. Of course, this is only round 1. Get ready for round 2. But in Brazil and in Mexico and Russia now, they are running into this nightmare scenario where people are being brought to hospitals and there is no room in the hospital. The hallways are all used up. The foyers are all used up. There are no gurneys available. There are no cots available. They're all used up. There is nowhere for the sick to now be housed in any way, shape, or form at the hospital. What do you do now? You're the first world country, kind of, but not kind of, and it's not good. So that's what's happening out there, and what that means for us is this: we were at the beginning of this whole thing. Most of humanity was not worried about a virus breaking out in China somewhere. When that happened back in January, when we heard about it in January, didn't seem to be a big deal in Kansas City. Didn't seem to be a big deal in Creston, British Columbia, or Calgary, Alberta. We didn't view that as a major issue. But within a month, we realized, oh my goodness gracious, this is spreading out. And it doesn't have to be the first person to give it to you. It can be the 15th person that gets it who can then give it to you. So the connections can just go down the line. And all of a sudden, anyone who's been on an airplane internationally is now suspect. And then it became anyone on a cruise ship anywhere in the world is suspect to have this thing. And, well, there you go. Every country in the world has experienced it, has got it, has had fatalities. And some, like I say, some are handling it beautifully and are getting through it. And others are absolute basket cases when to talk about how they're handling it. And they are now paying a terrible price. And this is not going away. Do you think Brazil is going to have another 2 weeks of this and then it's going to stop? Think again. This has only started in Brazil, but it's now been given such a foothold in that country. We're now dealing with years of this thing. Because remember, if they create a vaccine for it, that doesn't cure you. It only protects you from possibly getting it. It doesn't cure you if you have it. If you have it, there's no magic pill to make it go away. The only way it goes away is if you can beat it, physically defeat it, or you don't. Those are the options. There's no third choice here. And so Brazil, I'm afraid, is about to experience perhaps the world's largest number of cases. The world's largest number will be Brazil. And the world's largest death toll will be Brazil. Because right now, as I'm talking to you, they're still not tackling this as a national problem. It's still not being, the president is still in denial. He is in another land. Mexico doesn't have the resources to do it, to defeat it. It's a third world country in many respects. 20% of Mexico is first world, 80% of Mexico is third world. And it's the third world area that's going to get whacked, and it's going to be ugly. And if you think you're going on a cruise anywhere near Mexico in the next year or two, you can forget about it. I don't care if there's a vaccine in New York City tomorrow or Miami, you're not cruising to Mexico because the CDC will not allow a cruise ship back to the U.S. that leaves USA and goes to Mexico. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. I wonder about some of the other countries in the Caribbean, the island nations. I know they're watching with panic what's happening in Brazil and in Mexico. Those two countries are nearby. In Europe, they're worried about the Russian situation, but Germany and France and Italy and Spain and the UK, they've already been dealing with their hundreds of thousands of cases. They're all worried about round 2. But in Russia, they're still dealing with round 1, and it isn't finished yet either. It's a real disaster. So you want to set up cruising between, you want to set up plane rides between London Heathrow and New York City and LA to Paris nonstop. I don't see that happening for a while. I don't know how the CDC would allow it because a plane load of people coming from Europe to the USA, how many have been to Russia in the last year? You don't know. There are people on board these aircraft who don't know they have the virus. They land in Los Angeles. They get tested for temperature. They're fine. They get let in. They're super spreaders. They have no idea they're super spreaders. We have no idea they're super spreaders. And the reverse is true. Americans going to Europe and super spreading there. It's just going to go around and around and around. There should be right now a global shutdown happening right now, but there isn't. And this thing has not been defeated, has not been stopped, and it is only gathering more steam, and it is only getting worse. And I hate to be such a Debbie Downer about this, and I tell you, today's video, I'm talking about the CDC delaying cruising, most likely until September. That's nothing. They could delay it for another year. But they won't do it that way. They'll do it a couple of months at a time, most likely. They'll try and do 30, 60, 90 days only at a time. Cruise lines have been doing the same thing with you guys out there who have cruises booked. You're getting these emails every month or two. Some of you, your cruise is canceled because at the beginning of the shutdown, it was going to be March to April. Then it was April to May. Then it was May to June. Well, now we're into July and August and beyond, and it's going to continue on. Canada has shut down the door for cruising until September 1, which means in Canada there won't be any cruising the rest of the year. As a matter of fact, did we not even go to October? In any event, there is no cruising in Canada for the rest of this year and in the early part of next year. I'm talking April, May of 2021 before a single cruise ship might return to a Canadian port. So that cuts out all the New England cruises, all the Alaska cruises. They're gone now. Australia, September 17th is the latest date. They just extended it a couple weeks ago. Other countries will follow. But I have heard, by the way, I don't know if you know this, I've heard that the Bahamas, talking about July 1 for visitors to come into the Bahamas. I don't know how they can do that. I don't know. There will be no vaccine between now and then. Anyone visiting the Bahamas will be from somewhere else. It's not necessarily returning Bahamians. An American going to the Bahamas by air, coming in, if you've been anywhere in the U.S. where there have been protests or where there have been virus cases, you're a potential spreader. I don't know how you're going to be let in. I don't know how they won't make you take a 14-day quarantine. I don't know how they just say, come on in, enjoy yourself. A plane load of Americans coming in, 200 at a time in the Bahamas. Don't know why they do that. Makes no scientific sense whatsoever. There's no way America is going to let 200 Bahamians into the United States. There's no way a jet's going to leave Nassau and land in New York City. That's not happening. CDC won't let them in. So I don't know how it's going to go the other way around. I really don't understand this. Yeah. How are you going to get back? That's my question, I guess. You're an American and you're flying to the Bahamas. How are you getting home? They're not going to let you. They might let you out, but they're not going to let you back. I don't know what the deal is. Somewhere you're going to be quarantined. One of two places. Kind of weird. Cruising. Forget about cruising to the Bahamas. Certainly Nassau. Can't see that happening. I can see the possibility of a cruise line trying to convince the CDC, let us do a cruise from Miami to one of our private islands and back to Miami. We'll do a 3-day deal or a 4-day deal. They'll try to sell that. But the CDC is going to go, guys, you've got 3,000, 4,000 passengers on the ship. I don't know how we can let you do that. We can see 1,000 passengers on a 4,000 passenger ship. We could see that. 25% occupancy. The cruise line will go, I don't see how I can make profits. I don't know how I can make any money at a quarter occupancy. There's no way. We're going to lose money here. And so cruising is up against it. And I do get complaints in my comment section about how I'm always negative about cruising. I hate to be the bearer of the obvious, but this is kind of obvious what's going on. It's not very good right now. What else are we going to talk about? Changes on cruise ships. Of course, buffets. That's been the talk now for 2+ weeks, 3 weeks. First, there were going to be no more buffets. Now they're going to be modified kind of buffets. The cruise lines are scrambling to try to figure out what kind of a buffet can work, if it can work at all going forward. Capacity is another big topic of discussion. Rumors are everywhere, but no one has a fact. But the rumors are 25% occupancy to about half. Some cruise lines would like to be at least 3/4. I don't know if the CDC will even go that far, if they'll even go 50%. I don't know if they'll go 25%. I just don't know. Masks. Will masks be mandatory for crew and passengers, or crew only? Will gloves be mandatory for crew with masks or with face shields? It's going to be very uncomfortable for crew, especially for Caribbean cruises. You can imagine someone working on the bar on the pool deck, mixing drinks, wearing a head covering with a face shield, face covering, a face shield, and gloves. You know how much sweating they're going to be doing underneath that? They're going to be on for an hour and going to need half an hour breaks with water breaks. These folks are going to faint from the exhaustion. It's just hot and humid as it is, let alone with all this stuff on it. And what about the passengers having to wear face masks? Would you like to go on a cruise with a face mask on all the time? It doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. Not fun. The medical staff and equipment. Now, this is something that hasn't been talked about much lately. It was talked about a little bit about a month ago, but then this topic has gone away. But the question will be, will the CDC demand for every certain number of every certain number of passengers on a cruise ship, you must have a board-certified doctor and a board-certified nurse. If you have a ship with 2,000 passengers on it, will 2 doctors or 4 doctors be the number? What's the magic number? What I'm trying to figure out, what I've been trying to research earlier today, was how much money are doctors paid on board cruise ships? And so far, what I'm finding is that it's not uncommon for doctors to be paid anywhere from, say, $6,000 a month to $12,000, $14,000 a month. Because a $12,000 a month doctor is a $150,000 a year person. That's cheap in the doctor business in North America. Don't be shocked at that number if you think that's high. For a doctor to make $150,000 a year is not a lot of money in the doctor business. But what I have also been reading and uncovering is, lately I've been finding stories just in the last year or so, up until, of course, the shutdown, that more and more of the medical centers on board cruise ships are actually being turned into profit centers. And some of you have had direct experience with medical centers on board cruise ships. You go in for, an upset stomach, or you're not feeling well, and a $600 bill later, you're good to go. Some of you have had reported to me where either you or someone went into the infirmary, spent the night there under observation, then they were let out, and they got the bill for $2,000 at the end of the cruise. I'm hearing more and more chatter about how after a doctor gets hired with a nurse or two assistants, they get hired on a contract. It might be a 3-month contract, a 6-month contract, whatever it is. Usually it's a shorter term contract because doctors don't have to go for a year before they can get off a cruise ship. So they might have a 3-year contract or 3-month contract, 3 months. And at the end of the 3 months, the cruise line, the accounting department adds up the dollars generated by the medical center. And if the medical center hits a certain quota of charges, then a cash bonus is paid to the doctor and the nurse on staff. Have you heard that? I'm beginning to hear stuff like this. I'd be curious to know more about it if anyone knows anything about this. I'd like to do a video on it. But what bothers me now, or what I wonder about now, is on this virus situation. If the CDC says you got to have at least, one doctor for every 500 patients, you put 2,000 patients on a ship, you got to have 4 doctors. If the cruise line is paying $10,000 a month base salary to the doctors, that's 40,000 base salary instead of 10,000 base salary. 1 doctor, 4 doctors, and you have to have 4 nurses or 6 nurses. They're 2, 4, 5,000 piece each as well. They're all licensed. All of a sudden, the medical cost to the cruise line is horrific, and that's assuming no one gets sick. This is just if they're just there and it's a regular cruise. It's a 1-week cruise. Everyone had a good time. No one really got ill, other than the odd seasickness issue. Great, but if people come down with the virus, the ship, it could be in real trouble because they might have a whole bunch of people all of a sudden get ill because of the social distancing lack of. And the next thing you know, on day 5 and 6, you've got 30, 40 people who are having trouble breathing and having fevers. And these 4 doctors are now really busy. Can you charge enough on top of that to the patients, the passengers, to make any revenue on it or cover the cost of the $40,000 salary per month that these doctors are being paid? This, I don't know. This is one of those, this is interesting here. I keep talking about, and I've mentioned it time and time again, I cannot understand why don't cruise lines automatically include medical insurance and travel insurance on your fare as part of your fare and advertise it, brag about it. You cannot get on the ship without it. You have to have it. It's built into your fare, like it or not, it's built in. The cruise line could buy 1,000 policies for 1,000 passengers. They'd get a heck of a discount for that. But the good news would be for the cruise line, and I'm thinking forget about you and me. Forget about our good news. Their good news would be that they would be paid for the medical services provided to the passengers on the ship because the passenger's bill will be paid for by the insurance company. Now, for you and I as passengers, peace of mind that if we sprained our ankle or got a cut on our hand or something like that on board a cruise, we could just go down to the infirmary, not worry about it, get treated, and it's all covered under the insurance. Great. It's a win-win, I think. For the cruise line's a win. For the insurance company, it's a win. Because my guess is 1,000 policies purchased, or 1,500 or 2,000, depending on how many people are on the ship. That many policies purchased will still be more money than they'll pay out, and they'll make money on every cruise. Not a bad deal. However, that's not mandatory. That's not being done. The CDC doesn't demand it from the cruise lines. The CDC does not say to the cruise lines, you must have insurance built into the fare for every passenger, every cruise line. That way, nobody has an advantage over the other guy. Norwegian has to do it. Royal has to do it. Carnival has to do it. Then it isn't an issue anymore. It's not like you and I can go price shopping now for the best deal, but one has insurance and one doesn't. No. We have it. It's included. This should be mandatory. And now, with what's going on in the world of the pandemic, you'd think the cruise lines would be the promoters of this right now. We want to get back to sailing, they say. We feel that being on a cruise ship is the safest place you can be. That's what Frank Del Rio says at Norwegian. That's his quote. It's the safest place in the world is to be on a cruise ship. You know what, Frank? I'd feel a lot safer if I were on your cruise ship if I had medical insurance already as part of my fare. I'd feel better because if I got sick on board your ship and we got stuck in sitting down in Cozumel, and now your doctor kicks me off the ship because I'm not seaworthy anymore, according to the doctor. Well, at least I've got medical insurance, don't I? I bought it through your fare, and if I'm dumped off at a hospital in Cozumel and it's $2,500 before you will even talk to you, I can flash the insurance card from the cruise line. And the folks in Mexico will go, oh, great. We know all about cruise line insurance. You all have it. Every passenger getting off a cruise ship in Cozumel or in Costa Maya or in Puerto Vallarta or anywhere else, you have insurance. You're more than welcome to come to our hospital. We'll take care of you. But that's not the way it's being done. Even during a pandemic, they still don't talk about offering insurance as an automatic. And the CDC might make it mandatory that there are more doctors and nurses on board the ship, telling me the cruise line is going to soak anyone walking through the front door of that infirmary a ton of money because they got 4 doctors to pay for now instead of 1 doctor. What do you think's going to happen, folks? I tell you, I wonder about all of that. The medical thing, lots and lots to be determined here going forward before we get back to cruising. And like I say, I'm getting upset people. A lot of folks are upset with Bruce about how negative he is all the time. Bruce, you're such a downer. Why can't you just tell us how great it is? Anyway, I do the best I can with what little I have. I hope you don't mind it too much. I'm just trying to tell you the straight goods. That's all I'm trying to do, folks. I can't sugarcoat it for you. It wouldn't be fair to you. It just wouldn't be fair to you at all if I tried to do that. All right. Anyway, there you have it. I do know, there's a lot of issues out there going on. What's on TV right now is not what we want to be watching, and it is too bad. Here in Canada, like I say, we're blessed. We do have issues in Canada. Believe me, this country is not perfect. But all in all, Canada is what it is, and we kind of watch what's happening on the streets of U.S. cities. Not a lot what's happening in Canada. Although someone on the earlier show tonight, on the Hangout show, someone mentioned, wasn't there a riot in Vancouver after the Canucks lost to the Boston Bruins, the Stanley Cup final, Game 7? Yes, there was. And were Canadians upset at Canadians? Oh, yes, we were. And when those hooligans got caught by the cops and charged, oh, and by the way, they checked the videotape. People forget today. The United States of America has got cameras everywhere. All these folks looting these stores in the U.S., you're on camera. Do you have any idea the knock on the door you're going to get eventually? And in any event, in Vancouver, there were knocks on the door the week later, the month later. Yeah, we'd like to talk to your boy, Jeremy. Apparently he's about 19 years old, goes to the University of Vancouver. We'd like to talk to Jeremy. Jeremy, would you like to come with us to the police station? We'd like to talk to you about what we saw you doing on videotape at the window of the Starbucks on Hastings Street. Yeah, a whole bunch of these jackasses got hauled in, got charged, went to trial, got seriously fined, or got jailed, or both. And here, the rest of Canada, we cheered the officials on. Go get these guys, nail them to the wall, because there is no place for looting, no matter what your issue. There's a place to discuss your issue, but not to destroy private property from someone else. No point in that. But in any event, yes, there are riots in Canada on occasion, but I live in Creston, British Columbia. There are 5,000 people that live here and 10,000 that live around us. It's a calm farming community. What can I say? I love talking about cruise ships in Creston, BC, and it works out, and it's nice and peaceful around here. And if any of you folks ever come up here, you'll experience it for yourselves. All right, there you go. That's me just ranting away, yipping and yapping, and I hope I'm not boring you too much. I've got trivia ready for you guys. I'm ready to load it up. I hope you can throw me some thumbs ups for this show. If you can find it in your heart to give me a free thumbs up, that would be great. It'll help this channel gain some more momentum, and it needs all it can get. By the way, those of you who are real diehards who follow me, you'll know I have been bitching about how in the last 3 weeks I've been having technical problems where I couldn't sign in on my own YouTube channel with my own computer. That got resolved about 2 weeks ago. Then last week, I had more issues. I couldn't sign in on my own iPhone or my own big ass iPad to my own channel. That got resolved yesterday all by itself. It looks like there seems to be some kind of a timer at Google headquarters that sort of says, well, we'll put Bruce on a timeout for 7 days and then we'll turn him back on. Well, last night, my iPhone was working. Now my iPad is working. So I'm back. I can now see my own channel that I run as a creator on my own computer and on my own iPhone and on my own big ass iPad. And I'm back to where I was a month ago. I'm just back that I can see what's going on. It has been way too much stress for so little reason. But in any event, I'm happy. We're good to go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your comments tonight. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into trivia and not let me dilly-dally any longer. This way we can have more fun than listen to me yap away. Might as well do that. Let me get my big-ass iPad set up here because I've got to set the scene here for my questions. And there we are right there. Here we go. I got my big-ass iPad pencil, which I use as a marker. And I'm going to set up the marker for the first question. And we'll get into it here in just 1 second. Here we go. We got that figured out. Let me go over here to this little screen. I've got to go to a screen here to set up your question. Hold on one moment. There we go. I had to go to that screen. That's the one you wanted, Bruce. That's the one you wanted. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And we're going to go here. I'm going to create a banner, which happens to include the first question of the night. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go. This first one I found this first one to be kind of fun. All right. Have I got that right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here is your first question for the evening for trivia. Can you tell me what countries in the world the average population eats the most calories per day? What countries of the world are the big calorie munchers based in? Oh man, I love this. Italy has just come in. Jan is saying Italy. Let me take a look at Italy. Yeah, number 9 country in the world is Italy for calorie intake per person per average. 3,504 calories a day. I think the average adult needs about 2,000 calories a day to live a reasonable life, to not feel hungry. Rebecca Reimer, France, Bruce. France. They love eating in France. Yep, France, 3,551. Looks like about number 7 on the list. This is the top 10 countries. Nick B thinking, well, what about America, man? I mean, come on, the USA. Have you seen the people in the United States? Number 3 country in the world for caloric intake. The average in America, 3,642 calories a day. 3,642 intake per day, but not number 1. This time, America isn't number 1. How about that? Paul and Ben and Pat all guessed the United States, as did Gaming Tex. Kim Harris, Nikki, Mark, all had the USA, as did Emily and BB McGeeve and Kate. Pat T is saying Canada, the country of Canada, the country directly north of the 49th parallel. We're not in the top 10. We're not in the top 10. How about that? Pat T was thinking United Kingdom. The UK, nope, the UK is not in the top 10 for caloric intake on a per person average. El Salvador, J-Lo is saying. El Salvador, not in the top 10. Australia, Fred Penning is thinking Australia. No, the folks down under are not in the top 10 either. Darlene had America. Pamela had America. Steve had 2 answers. We only accept one at a time. His first answer was the USA, and we've already done that. So give me the other one, Steve. One at a time only. Nikki is thinking Finland. Finland is where all the caloric eaters are. Nope, they're not in Finland. No. Sandy had the USA. Christina, the USA. Vida had the USA. Margaret, USA. Peter Heckema, USA. Susan Hurd, the United Kingdom. Donnell, Ireland, where I'm from. He's saying, Ireland, you got it. Ireland is number 4 for caloric intake on a daily basis. The folks in Ireland consume 3,636 calories, 6 fewer than Americans per day. That's amazing. Remember now, no cheating. Don't Google it. Figure this out yourself. Just give me answers. Take guesses. Eddie Panero is thinking China. China for caloric intake. No, sir. Bill Carroll, Germany, Bruce, the country of Germany, not in the top 10. BB McKeeve had USA. Belgium, Stephanie had Belgium. Belgium is number 8 at 3,543. You remember those Belgian waffles and that Belgian chocolate? Oh, yeah, it goes somewhere, baby. It goes somewhere. Yeah, absolutely right. Let's see if I got my glasses. They look a little crooked. All right, Indonesia. Ray, I was thinking Indonesia. No, not on the list. Darlene had Canada. Susan had Australia. Carol had the USA. Tim Bowman, Korea. Well, Korea. Let's try South Korea. Sure as heck wouldn't be North Korea. Not on the list. South Korea is not on the list. Mexico, Rebecca Reimer. Mexico, not on the list. India, Gaming Techs, not on the list. Japan, no, sorry, Ben, no. Kate, Mexico, no. JRS Jan is thinking Greece. Yes, the country of Greece. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th highest calorie count, 3,575 calories a day consumed in Greece. Jan and Bob had it. Germany and Finland came in. China, no. Russia, not even close. China, Russia, Germany, Austria, no. Russia, España. Peter's thinking Spain. No, sir. Not no can do. Mexico, no. UK, no. Hungary, laugh out loud. Hungary, yeah, keep laughing. No can do. Singapore, nope, not Singapore. Italy, we did. Greenland, surprised that Canada is not on the list. I think Canada is in the top 15, but not in the top 10. Russia, Turkey. Turkey, yes, number 6 is Turkey. 3,568 calories a day. Turkish food. Iceland, Poland, no and no. Let's see here. Hi, Holly. How you doing? Valerie, Samoa. That's part of the USA, and that might be helping the USA's number. Luxembourg, no. Switzerland, no. 3 countries are left, and 1, 2, 3. They're all 3 considered to be in Europe, just to give you folks a hint. Norway, Alaska, Sweden, no and no. Greeks never stop eating, says Roy. Switzerland, Denmark. Yes, Denmark, number 1 country for caloric intake. The Danes, 3,808 calories a day on average per person in Denmark. And yet, they're not that obese a country. Isn't that interesting? Now, how can they do that? How can they eat so much and not be that obese? The answer? They ride bikes to get to where they're going. They're active. They're physically active people. There you go. Winter sports, summer sports. Interesting. Okay, Brazil, Austria, Monaco, Vietnam, Jamaica. Nope, looking for 2 countries here, both in Europe. Egypt, Slovakia, Vietnam, Portugal, Iraq, Thailand, Afghanistan, Scotland. Beautiful Portugal. Portugal is number 2. It's beautiful, and they love to eat in Portugal. 3,658 calories a day in Portugal. It's about 16 calories more than a typical American. Iceland, France, Spain, Portugal, Nova Scotia, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, USA, low carb, always watching. Ruben's always saying, hi there, Ruben. Netherlands, Switzerland, Iceland, Amsterdam, Finland, Spain. Nope. The country I'm looking for is in Europe. It's an island. It's not Iceland. It's not the United Kingdom. It's not Ireland. It's an island in the southern area of Europe. They give you a hint and see if you can find it. So there you go. We'll wait for that last answer and see if anyone gets it. Here we go. Bob and Donnell, Malta. The country of Malta, the island nation, 3,417 calories in Malta, daily consumption of calories. Here are your top 10 from 3,800 down to 3,400 calories a day. Denmark, Portugal, the United States, Ireland, Greece, Turkey, France, Belgium, Italy, and Malta. Those are the folks that love to eat. They can afford to eat too, I guess. And there's your first batch right there. All right, let me set in the second batch here. Second question I'm going to pop up right now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm just typing this in for you. Here we go. Okay. Let's see how this one comes out. Can you name the Subway footlong sandwiches? What are the top selling foot long sandwiches? And these are anywhere from 500 and something calories up to 1160 calories each. Just so you know, if that'll help you. But tell me, when you go into a Subway, what's your favorite Subway sandwich that you order? Let me in on that. Let me now set up my big ass marker here while I await the first questions to come in here. Okay, here we go. All right, here they come. Here they come. Oh, they're coming now. They're coming. Subway sandwich. All right, Rubens, the meatball sandwich. Yeah, the meatball sub. Meatball marinara is what they call it. 1160 calories. That's the heaviest calorie sub on this list today. The meatball sub. The Italian Mermaid Sea. There's the Italian BMT, 900 calories. Tuna, Susan R. saying tuna. Yep, tuna, 1,060 calories. How come fish has so many calories? Jennifer said, I think it's all the mayo they're using on the tuna. Peter Heckema, roast beef. Yes, 630 calories. Very low calorie count for a foot long. Very good. We've got roast beef, meatball marinara, BMT, meatball, Black Forest ham. Yes, the Black Forest ham sub, 570 calories. Very healthy. The Subway Club, Mark is saying, yes, 640 calories for the Subway Club. Turkey breast. Nick is thinking the turkey breast. Yep, 570 calories. Very healthy meal. Pat T is thinking veggie. The veggie sub. The Veggie Delight. 460 calories. You're not going to get fat eating that for sure. Peter had the turkey here. A gaming text, pastrami. The pastrami Subway sub. The pastrami sub. I'm not showing a pastrami here on this list. I'm not doubting it doesn't exist though. Turkey meat lovers. Stephanie is thinking meat lover. That's a pizza version at Pizza Hut. One of my favorites. I'm guilty of that. BMT cheesesteak. Stephen, Ohio. Bruce, the cheesesteak. Steak and cheese, 760 calories. Absolutely. The cold cut combo. My personal favorite at Subway is the cold cut combo. Love the cold cut combo. 820 calories, kind of in the middle, not too low, not too high, meatball marinara, teriyaki chicken. Let's see here. I'm not finding it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I got it. Here it is. Sweet onion chicken teriyaki. 760 calories. Right on. Chicken bacon ranch. Chicken bacon ranch. All right. Yep, 1,140 calories. That's one of the heavy calorie jobs right there. You betcha. All right, seafood salad. Not showing seafood salad. By the way, I see another one here. I talked about a steak and cheese, and there's also the Big Philly cheesecake, 1,040 calories. I didn't want that other guess to be lost in the cold cut in the thing. That was part of it. All right, let's move on. Cold cut veggie delight. Italian BMT. I've done it. There's another Italian version though. Let's see, steak and cheese. We have the club. Yes, the club. I believe they call the BLT. That's 720 calories. Not too bad. Italian. There is something, but it's a two-worder for Italian. Chicken teriyaki, spicy Italian. That's the one. 1,040 calories. There's only 3 to go. Tuna, techie rush, tuna fish, Black Forest ham, spicy Italian, Black Forest ham, seafood salad, meat lovers, chicken ranch, egg salad, BLT. Oh, I see pastrami exists at Firehouse Subs, not Subway. Chicken breast sandwich, turkey and ham. Let's see. We do have turkey breast and Black Forest ham, 590 calories. Very good. Oven roasted chicken, 640 calories. There's one left. It has the word Subway in it. This Subway sandwich has the word Subway in it. Seafood, they just brought it back, and buffalo chicken. Anybody have a guess? What is the sub called at Subway that has the word Subway in the name of the sandwich? Subway marinara, we've done already. Or meatball marinara, we've done. Waiting to see if anyone might be able to pick this one off. Mermaid Sea's going with the Subway sub. No. That's part of it. Oh, here we go. We got it. Subway sub? No, Subway melt. It is Stephen, Ohio. The Subway melt. 760 calories for the Subway melt. There you go. These are the leading sandwiches. And we're starting at Black Forest ham, oven roasted chicken, roast beef, Subway Club, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, turkey breast, and Black Forest ham, veggie delight, big Philly cheese steak, BLT, chicken and bacon ranch, cold cut combo, Italian BMT, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, steak and cheese, Subway melt, and tuna. There you go, guys. You did well. You knocked that one off fast, really fast. All right. I got another one for you. Let's see what we can do here. We'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of that one. And we're now going to create a new banner. Let me type in the new banner. All right. Here we go. Where am I? Here I am. Here we go. Here we go. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. See if I type that properly. It doesn't look too darn bad. Thank you very much. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get rid of that. And see if that works. Okay, here we are. Here's your first one. Here's your next one. Pizza Hut toppings, other than tomato sauce and cheese. What goes on a Pizza Hut pizza other than that? Tell me the toppings you can get at Pizza Hut on top of your pizza other than tomato sauce and cheese. Tell me your favorites, people. Tell me your favorites. I'm going to make you guys hungry. Pepperoni, Tony is saying. Veggies, says Pat. All right, veggies and pepperoni. Let's take a look here. Veggies, you got to be specific. That's not good enough. Pepperoni, I'll take that answer. That is correct. Okay. Pepperoni, pineapple. Rebecca, she's thinking pineapple. Yep, sweet pineapple is available. Tim Bowman, olives. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Mediterranean black olives are available. We got pepperoni. Yuck. Someone is saying ham and pineapple. I'll take the ham. Only the first answer counts. Ham will work. Let's see. Slow roasted ham is available. It's not just ham. It's slow roasted ham. Garlic. Susan is thinking garlic on top of the pizza. Not showing garlic as a specific ingredient that you can add to a Pizza Hut pizza. You can do it at home, though, of course. KM Harris, sausage. There's Italian sausage. Yes. Rebecca, onion. You can get onion on top of your pizza. Fresh red onions. Correct. Black olives. We have bacon coming in here. Yeah, we got bacon, baby. We got bacon. Where is it? Hardwood smoked bacon. It's not just bacon. It's hardwood smoked bacon. There you go. Okay. Pepperoni, turkey. Can you add turkey to a Pizza Hut pizza? Not showing turkey as an add-on. No. Sausage is too generic. Chicken. Yes. You can add grilled chicken to a pizza at Pizza Hut. Ray is thinking peppers. You can get peppers. Sliced jalapeno peppers, sliced banana peppers, fresh green bell peppers, Peruvian cherry peppers. Oh, you can get peppers. Oh, yeah, there's peppers. Ruben's always watching. He's thinking spinach. You can get, fresh spinach. You can get it. Spicy beef. Not showing that. Ham, we got green peppers. We got pineapple. Meat lovers, pineapple, green pepper, onions, mushroom, fresh mushrooms. That's right. There's one vegetable left to get. Onions, green peppers, onions, mushrooms, ham and pineapple, feta cheese. Nope. Can't get feta cheese. Not on these ingredients. Pepper, olive peppers, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, sausage, ham, sausage, barbecue sauce. Yes, you can get barbecue sauce. That's a sauce you can add. There are 3 others of those. Hawaiian is back. Mushroom, green peppers, onions, chicken, anchovy. Not showing anchovy. I have 3 meats you can still get on a pizza. 3 different meats you can still add to the pizza. Banana pepper, Hawaiian bacon, green peppers, and onions. Oh my gosh. Hamburger. No, I'm not showing hamburger. But I got beef. I'll give you that beef hamburger. We'll take that. Thank you. Barbecue chicken. We've done that. Oregano, technically a garnish. Oregano, I'm not showing available here. Basil. No. Canadian bacon, feta, salt, bacon, mushrooms, chicken, red peppers, ground beef, Italian sausage. Italian sausage we have done. Hot pepper flakes, tomatoes, diced Roma tomatoes is the last vegetable ingredient I have on this list. I've got 3 drizzles or sauces and 3 meats you can still add to your pizza at Pizza Hut. Anchovies, dried tomato, pesto, anchovies, basil leaf, spinach, mozzarella cheese, tomato, cucumbers, Roma tomatoes, garlic, Alfredo sauce, broccoli, shrimp, ham. Shrimp, no. I'm surprised at that. Ham we've done. I just had dinner. You're making me hungry. Ground beef, salami, premium salami is one of the meats. There are 2 to go. Corn, ground beef, broccoli, ranch, Alfredo, presto drizzle. Yes. Not showing that. No, not showing that. Sorry, I thought it was there. Steak, garlic sauce, pork. Yes, you can add seasoned pork. 1 meat left to go. Buffalo sauce, olive oil dressing. The meats we have are pepperoni, Italian sausage, premium salami, slow roasted ham, hardwood smoked bacon, grilled cheese, beef, and smoked pork. 1 item left to get in the meat aisle. 3 drizzle tops to get. We've got barbecue sauce, and there are 3 other sauces you can add to the top of your pizza. No one is getting the other 3. It just came in with ranch, and it's not ranch. A grilled chicken, we got grilled chicken, and olive oil dressing, not here. Chicken, we've got chicken. Think a flavor of chicken wings for the seasoning you can put on the pizza. It's a kind of a flavor of chicken wings. Try that. We already have barbecue. All right. So see if that'll help you at all. As far as the meat goes, how do I say this? How do I give it away without giving it away? Here we go. We got buffalo flavoring coming in. Thank you, guys. Yes, buffalo sauce. Okay, there's 2 more to go. One you would normally put on a salad. And the other one, I'm not sure what else it'd be used for. Probably certain delicacy salad, I suppose. Lamb teriyaki sauce, buffalo teriyaki chicken. And no. As far as the meat is concerned, it's of Italian heritage. All right, it's of an Italian heritage from Italy. All right, there's your hint there. Balsamic, thank you. That's a salad dressing. Balsamic, that's a topping for pizza. Leaving us 1 more. 2 words. The first word is honey. What's the second word in the topping of a pizza at Pizza Hut? First word, honey. We have prosciutto, French dressing, prosciutto, pastrami, no. Italian sausage, no. It's Italian, but it's not those 2. What's the meat? Sour cream, pancetta. No. I'm waiting. Should come in. Honey mustard, no. Barbecue mustard. Honey mustard, no. Spicy chicken wing, no. Honey garlic, no. It's honey something for a topping, and the meat is an Italian background, and it's the first word is classic. It's a 2-word meat item, classic something. Maybe that'll help you. Honey garlic, honey GL was in a honey ham. No. The topping is honey. Sriracha, Sriracha, honey, sriracha. Is that how you pronounce sriracha? I know how to even pronounce it. Italian, believe ham, Italian, classic Italian beef, salami. We already have salami. Sriracha. Carmen, you got it. Thank you. You got it. Classic sausage. No, what is the Italian meat I'm looking for? It's classic something. You eat it in something else. This meat item is famous to be put into something else. And if you've ever watched the movie, oh gosh, what's the name of that movie? Disney movie, cartoon movie, where the 2 dogs are eating this dish, and they're about to kiss each other at the end of this. What are they eating? And what kind of a meat would that dish have? And there's the big clue for you guys. This is a Disney movie clue for you people. You should get this. Classic pastrami, mortadella, super soda. Here they come. Everyone's getting it now. Meatballs. Yeah, classic meatballs on a eats. I was thinking spaghetti and meatballs. What was the name of that movie where the two dogs kissed each other? That wasn't 101 Dalmatians, was it? Or was it? I don't even know. One of you guys will tell me. I tell you. The lengths I have to go to give you guys hints without giving it away so obviously, but it's not easy, folks. Lady and the Tramp. Thank you. It was Lady and the Tramp. That's right. Yeah. Why is the guy always the bum, by the way? Why is that? Why are the girls all classy and the guy is the bum? Why is it? I guess that's the way it was in the 50s. Oh, well, what can I say? Don't be mad at me, gals. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get the next one. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got, this is a good one. Okay, let me type this one in for you guys. Let me type in this one. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Get the banner set up. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to promote this video, this quiz right here. Tell me the name of the top 50 fast food restaurants in the United States. The top 50 in the US of A. Tonight, we're talking food, baby. We're talking food tonight. We might as well talk food because the television is so depressing. We might as well talk food. Okay, here we go. The top 50. Here we go. It's McDonald's coming in. Absolutely, Ben. Robert, you nailed it. It is the number one brand in the United States. Taco Bell. Nyonya has got Taco Bell for me. It's the sixth largest chain in the United States. Wendy's, Nikki. Yep, Wendy's. Number 4. Who else? In-N-Out. I swear we did this already. We may have done this months and months ago, but I may have done the top 100 or I've done other versions. In-N-Out Burger, number 45. 473 million in revenues. This is as of 2010, by the way. This is 10 years ago. A&W. Pat is wondering about the A&W food chain. I don't think A&W is big enough to count as a top 50 in America. It's big in Canada, but not in America. Wendy's, we have KFC. Yeah, KFC, number 9 in America, 4.7 billion in sales. Let's see, McDonald's. Arby's, another new one. Arby's is here, number 14 in size. Burger King, number 3 largest food chain. Mickey D's, yeah, Burger King. Subway, number 2. We're just talking about Subway. 10.6 billion in sales. Billion, I say. Billion, boy. Taco Bell, yeah, we got Jack in the Box. Okay, Jack in the Box. Number 15 in America, $2.9 billion. In-N-Out, Taco Bell, In-N-Out. Bojangles. Someone is saying that Bojangles is a top 50. It is a 31st place. $713 million. Sonic's, the Sonic brand, number 10 in America. Chick-fil-A, number 11 at $3.58 billion back in 2010. Pizza Hut, we're talking about pizza, number 8, $5.4 billion. Carl's Jr. That would be, let me just double check. Here we are, number 23 for Carl's Jr., $1.3 billion in sales. Popeyes fast foods, number 20 in America, 1.6 billion. Chipotle, number 18 at 1.8 billion. Burger King, KFC. Saxby's, let's find it, number 28, 778 million. Long John Silver's fast food in America, number 32 at $700 million a year. Dennis, is someone calling for Dennis? Does somebody need to talk to? Is there actually a fast food place called Dennis? I don't see one. So Dennis, if you're out there, Donato's looking for you. Captain D's. Gene is thinking of a firm called Captain D's. Top 50. It's number 47 at $436 million. Right on. Who else? Olive Garden just came in here. Olive Garden. Let's see here. Does it count on this list? I'm not showing it on this list. Maybe too formal a place. I could be wrong. Fast food, foods and casual brands. So I would have thought it would have been there, but Not showing it. If I see it later, I'll let you know. Chipotle, we did. Chick-fil-A, we got it. Arby's got it. Dairy Queen. Yeah, DQ. The Dairy Queen, number 16 in America, $2.66 billion. Del Taco, the other taco place. Del Taco, number 36, $579 million. Jennifer loves Del Taco, not Taco Bell. Del Taco. She loves Del Taco. Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets. Let's take a look for Johnny Rockets. I can't find Johnny Rockets. What's the matter here? I'm not finding Johnny Rockets. I'm a bit surprised at that. I thought it would be a top 50 brand, but it's not there. Sonic we have. KFC. Carl's Jr. we got. Biscuitville. Now there's that in my heart, that would be, I'd like to go for a place called Biscuitville. Don't know one. Hardee's. Yes, Hardee's is number 19. It's $1.7 billion. If you add Hardee's and Carl's Jr. together, because I think they're owned by the same company and they look to have very similar menus, you would have a $4 billion monster, and that would put them into the number 10 spot in America in size, just so you know. Little trivia for you. Who else? Jimmy John's Pizza, number 29, $735 million. Five Guys, number 30, $716 million. Jack in the Box is where? Where is Jack in the Box? I can't believe it. I thought Jack in the Box was definitely, unless we haven't done it already, have we? We haven't done it. Jack in the Box. I thought it was the top 50 brand. I really did. Not finding it. Moving on then. Pizza Hut we've done. Whataburger, number 25 at $1.2 billion. Popeyes White Castle. There's a name I haven't seen yet. Is it on the top 50? White Castle. It is. Number 40, $542 million. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Bojangles. Not seeing it. We did it already. Number 31. There we go. Okay. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, that's a big one. Dunkin' Donuts, number 7. Where else can you get a coffee in the United States? Where else can you get a coffee other than Dunkin' Donuts? Domino's Pizza. Domino's is number 12 at $3.3 billion. Steak and Shake is number 27 at $787 million. Chipotle, Papa John's we've done, I think. Yep. Jersey Mike's. Looking for Jersey Mike's. Can't find it in the top 50. Starbucks. Where can you get a coffee? Starbucks. Number 5, $7.5 billion and climbing. Papa John's. We have Moe's. M-O-E-S, Moe's. Top 50? No, can't find it. Arby's. Quiznos. Can't find Quiznos in the top 50 either. I was surprised at that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. It's here. Number 21. $1.4 billion. Found it. All right. CC's. C-I-C-I-S. CC's Pizza. Number 39. $545 million. Yes. Jimmy John's Pizza. Jimmy John's. No. I had, by the way, someone asked me about Papa John's. I missed it. It's here. Number 17 for Papa John's. Jimmy John's we've done at 29. Okay, we got both the Johns done. Whataburger, I think we've done already, and we'll move on. Yep. Waba Grill. Waba, not here, not showing it. Krispy Kreme, maybe? Are you talking about Krispy Kreme donuts? Not showing it in the top 50. Hardee's, Popeyes, White Castle, Shake Shack, Carl's Jr., Chick-fil-A. Got them all. Zaxby's, Long John Silver. Got it. Checkers. A place called Checkers. Rallies. Yes. $659 million. Number 34. Culver's. Yep. Number 33. $689. Domino's Crystal Burger with a K. Crystal Burger with a number 50, the last one on the list, $377 million. The last one on the list. All right. Crystal's, Checkers, Church's Fried Chicken, number 26, $873 million. Qdoba, number 44, $481 million. Tim Hortons, number 46, $439 million. Raising Cane's Raising Cane's, not showing it. Boston Pizza, Dunkin' Donuts, we got them. Applebee's, not showing. Am I showing that on this list? No, not on this kind of a restaurant list. No. Captain D's, I think we did already. Panera, Panera Bread, number 13, $3.1 billion. Big Boy, someone's wondering about Big Boy. Hang on, there we go, right there. Big Boy, not showing Big Boy, no can do. Taco Time, no. Chili's, no. Honeydew, a little place known as Honeydew, not showing. Denny's, no, Denny's doesn't qualify in this kind of a restaurant break thing. Olive Garden, no. Red Lobster, no. Long John, no. IHOP, no, not right kind of place. Cheesesteak Place, Charlie's Philly Cheesesteak Place. That's a lot of words. Haven't got it here. Orange Julius, yeah, not here. Surprisingly, I'm looking for a Chinese restaurant, a chain. I'm looking for another Caesar. I gave it away. Little Caesars. I was going to say little pizza joint. A pizza joint. It's Little Caesars. I gave it away. Sorry. Another pizza place I'm looking for, though. 2 words. I'm looking for an ice cream establishment other than DQ. I'm looking for a place that sells chicken, kind of like fried chicken, but not KFC. I'm looking for a place that used to be owned by McDonald's, famous for chicken. And I love this place. I really like it. 41st largest. And then let me see what else I have. Oh, I got a place here that's also known for ice cream. Another one. All right, let's move on here. Church's Chicken, Pizza Hut, Schultzke's, TGI Fridays, White Castle, IHOP, Boston Market. It's Boston Market is that chicken place that used to be owned by McDonald's. Number 41 in America, $513 million in sales. McAllister's, Blaze Pizza Kitchen, Applebee's, Joe Crab Shack, Golden Corral, Steak and Shake, Arby's, TGIF Fridays, Jack in the Box, Whataburger, In-N-Out, Blaze, Red Lobster, Papa John's, Domino's, Burger King, Whataburger, Jason's Deli, Sharky's, Shakey's Pizza, none of those. Fuddruckers, no, not that one. Cracker Barrel, Rubino's, Popeyes, Starbucks, Crystal Burger, Shake Shack, Starbucks, Auntie Anne's, Starbucks, Culver's, Shoney's, Cinnabon, Marco's, nope. Jimmy John's, Starbucks, Coffee Bean, Big B's, Baskin Robbins. Yeah, that's ice cream. Baskin Robbins, number 37, $565 million. Jimmy John's, a Lime Mexican Grill, Little Caesars, Five Guys, Saboro, yes, Saboro, $502 million, number 43. Cold Stone, yes, Cold Stone is Cold Stone Creamery, number 49. Cold Stone Creamery, $386 million in sales. White Spot, Timmy's, Bahama Bucks, Lobster House, Caribou Coffee, Jimmy John's, Little Caesars, Firehouse Subs, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, Jason's Deli, yes, Jason's Deli, number 42 at $503 million. Looking for a pizza place, a chicken place, and a Chinese food national chain, fast food, Chinese food. It's up there. It's like number 22 in America. Let's see, Moe's, Lobster House, Papa John's, Arby, Big Boy, Bob's Big Boy, Panda Express. Panda Express is the Chinese restaurant I'm looking for. Number 22, Panda Express, $1.4 billion in sales in 2010. 3 to go. Wingstop, Little Caesar, Saboro, Pretzel Works, Buffalo Wild Wings, Taco John's, Panda Express, A&W, P.F. Chang's, Panda Express, Sonic, Panda, Popeyes, Yummies, Rita's, Panda's, Baskin, Panda, Cold Stone, Baskin, Panda, Boston, Red Rooster, Friendly's, Panda Express, Baskin, Noodles, Baskin, Dippin' Dots, Baskin, Cold Stone, Lubby's, Marco's, Timmy Charms, Ben and Jerry's, Panera, Blaze, Noodles and Company, Luby's, In-N-Out, Cold Stone, Panda, Carvel's, Annie Ann's, Dickie's Barbecue, P.F. Chang's, Panda Express, TCBY, Panda, Ezel's Kitchen, Firehouse Sub, Popeyes, Papa John's, Zangku Chicken, Pudgy's Chicken. Never even heard of some of these. That shows you how much food there is in America. Papa John's, Pandora, Papa's, and Zaxby's. No. The answer is Papa Murphy's, El Polo Loco, and Einstein Brothers Bagels make up the final 3. Those are your top 50 fast food joints in America. Let's read them off here from top to bottom. These are in dollar segments. Number 1 all the way down, McDonald's, Subway. Burger King, Wendy's, Starbucks, Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, Pizza Hut, KFC, Sonic, Chick-fil-A, Domino's Pizza, Panera Bread, Arby's, Jack in the Box, Dairy Queen, Papa John's, Chipotle, Hardee's, Popeyes, Quiznos, Panda Express, Carl's Jr., Little Caesars, Whataburger, Church's Chicken, Steak and Shake, Zaxby's, Jimmy John's, Five Guys Burgers and Fries, Bojangles, Long John Silver's, Culver's, Checkers or Rallies, Papa Murphy's, Del Taco, Baskin Robbins, El Polo Loco, Cece's Pizza, White Castle, Boston Market, Jason's Deli, Saboro, Qdoba, In-N-Out Burger, Tim Hortons, Captain D's, Einstein Brothers Bagels, Cold Stone Creamery, and Crystal are the top 50 as of 2010 in America for fast food, and there are many, many more beyond that. It's unbelievable. One quiz left. Can you handle it? One more time, everybody. We got one quiz to go, and I will type in the little box here to see if we can make this work for everybody. Here we go. And here we go. We'll create a banner. All right. Here we go. Let me type this in for you. Here we go. Here we go. All of you guys should have no trouble with this one. This one is right up all of your alleys. Trust me on this one. Here we go. Tell me the most common foods found in USA households. What have you got in your kitchen all the time? All the time. What do you got at home? All the time. Here we go. This is easy peasy, nice and easy. What have you got at home all the time? Think about your pantry, your fridge, your cupboards. What do you have hanging around the house almost all the time? Sometimes it's special. Sometimes it's a staple. Here we go. Rebecca's thinking pizza. Well, that could be true. If I see this, it wasn't necessarily I was thinking of a finished food product, but nonetheless, I'll keep an eye open for that. Jay is thinking cookies. There's cookies. There's definitely cookies around the house. Bread. Always thinking about bread. Definitely white bread. 55% of households always have bread in their homes. Butter, baby. There's butter in the house. There's always butter. Butter. I love the butter. I love it when it's soft and spreadable. I love the butter. There's always butter in people's homes. It's here somewhere. I'll find it. Continuing on, steak. Eggs. Well, there's always eggs. 55% of people have eggs. Steak, not necessarily everywhere. Chips. There's chips. Meat. Well, a little more specific, please. Chicken. There's always chicken. There's chicken, baby. Let's take a look here. See if I can find some meat for you guys as I go through my list here. By the way, somebody said steak sauce. I'll give you, there's always steak sauce. Maybe not be steak, but there's steak sauce around the house. I'll tell you that. Let's see here. Boneless chicken breast. 48% of homes have boneless chicken breast a lot of the time. Let's move on. Salt. There's always salt. It's the number 2 ingredient in people's homes. 81% of American homes have salt in it for sure. Pasta. Darlene is thinking pasta. Yes, I agree with that. Definite thing. Spaghetti is number 17. 63% of homes have spaghetti. Let's see other pasta here if I can find any more, and I'll keep looking in the meantime. Keep looking. Oh, garlic salt is another salt, by the way. 51% of homes have that. Seasoning salt. 50% of American homes have seasoning salt. Continuing on to look at macaroni and cheese. I'll give you that one. 48% have that. So that's another, sort of a spaghetti or pasta type answer. Poultry seasoning for the chicken lovers out there. That's here. Let's see here. I'm going through. It's a long list. There's a big one here, and you guys are going to nail this really easily. Veggies. I need to be more specific. Popcorn. There is popcorn in many households in the United States. There definitely is popcorn. Why is it? Because it's cheap and it's delicious. Yes, a number of 47th place. 51% of households have popcorn in their homes. Fries. Maybe cereal. I'll look for that. chicken. Bacon. People are saying bacon now. Aching for some bacon in people's homes. Bacon in people's houses. 61 for 61st place. 47% of homes in the United States have bacon in it. Butter, by the way, somebody asked earlier, 40% of homes have butter. Egg noodles, 40% have egg noodles at all times in people's homes. So these are coming off quick. Pepper, we had salt, and now we have pepper. Black ground pepper, the third most common ingredient found in people's homes for food. 80% have pepper in the house. Milk is the answer. There's milk in people's homes, definitely. It's here somewhere. I'll find it, but yeah, that's a good answer. Bananas. Bananas. People have bananas in their homes. I think so too. 57% of homes have bananas in them at all times. Pretzels. That's a good one. Pretzels. I'll look for that a little later. I'll keep an eye open for pretzels. Butter, milk, pasta, hamburger, Kraft dinner we've done, bacon, rice, potato chips, milk, beef, bacon, flour. All right, let's take a look. By the way, butter, we got peanut butter. 77% of homes have peanut butter. Flour, 74% have flour. Let's see here. And then rice. Okay. Looking. Basil, 52% of basil. I didn't see rice on the first go around. I thought I'd find it. Chicken we did, bread we did, popcorn we were looking already, still looking. Beer, there's a good one. It's not necessarily a food though, it's a beverage, but I'll look for it. Spaghetti, bread, hamburger, flour, spices, be more specific. Eggs, buffalo wings, corn. There's corn. 45% of people have corn. Milk, wine, butter, cheese. There's cheese in America. American cheese, 51% of households have American cheese in the house. Looking. I'll keep an eye open for others. Broccoli, ketchup is number one. Here it is, ketchup. 82% of American households have ketchup in the house. 82%, the number one ingredient America has. You need ketchup? Just knock on your neighbor's door and say, "Can I borrow some ketchup?" They probably have it. Beans, deep fried or deep browned beans. Beans. It's definitely here. It's here somewhere. I guess can't find it right now. Baked beans. 48% of American households have baked beans in their house. Flour we've done. Frozen lasagna from 1977. That's right. Sugar. Granulated sugar. 79% of homes have granulated sugar in their house. Brown sugar. 65% have brown sugar in their house. Powdered sugar, 57% of American households have powdered sugar in their house. There's sugar everywhere. And doesn't it show when we walk down the streets? Doesn't it show? Okay, brownies, green beans, peanut butter. We got oranges, salmon. Let's take a look here now for some more. Twinkies. Oh my gosh, Twinkies. Oh man. Canned tuna, 55% of America have canned tuna in their house. Elbow macaroni, that's another pasta. 50% of elbow macaroni. What else we got? What else we got here? What else? Meat seasoning. I'll give you that one because there's a lot of meat we've been talking about. Breadcrumbs because of bread. We'll take that one too. Thank you very much. Apples. I'll take apples, 43%. Let's see here. Grape jelly, 42%. Just moving on here. Moving on. Dried beans for the beans answer. Some more beans and variants thereof. Let's move on. Toilet paper, milk. That toilet paper is not a food. I don't know what you're eating at home there. Coffee. Yeah, 55% of American homes have coffee in the house. Jelly, I just did. Tomato. There's all kinds of tomato. Tomato pasta sauce, 43% have tomato pasta sauce. Fresh tomatoes, 42% Americans have fresh tomatoes. There was something else I was looking at here. Where was that? Tomato sauce, plain tomato sauce. 58% of American households have plain tomato sauce in the house. Tomato sauce flavored, 52% have flavored tomato sauce in the house. We love our tomatoes and our tomato sauce variants. Barbecue sauce, yes. That's another one. Hot sauce, barbecue sauce and hot sauce. Okay. Barbecue sauce. 68% of American households have barbecue sauce. Any other kind of sauce or hot sauce? Let's go here. Barbecue seasoning, 50%. What else? No. These are getting quicker now because we're getting through a lot of these. Hot sauce. 41% of American households have hot sauce. Way to go. Okay, that looks like that one. Oh, I also have tomato soup. 40% have tomato soup. Bread, flour, peanut butter, milk, pans, garlic, cheese, pepper, fish, hot dogs, spaghetti noodles, ice, tomato sauce, celery, the mixer, abodo, I don't know what that means, sausage, tomato, soda pop, Diet Coke, frozen meals, cookies and rice. All right, cola. Cola is 31. Absolutely, cola is 31. Let's see here. Going through everything else here, quick and quicker. Bottled water, I'll give you that. 43% have bottled water. Potato chips, 42% of people have potato chips. Somebody asked me about chips way back when. Salsa is kind of tomatoey. 42% of salsa on hand. Black tea as a beverage, 41% of black tea. Iced tea bags, 41%. So that got a lot of the beverages out of the way. Onions, we have onions. 51% of American households have onions. Seasoning, salt, I think we've done. Italian seasoning, I'll give you though, 50%. Just checking through here. Seasoning, salt, yeah, okay, moving on. Cheese, ketchup, chocolate syrup. I've got chocolate syrup in my house. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I got my chocolate sauce here. Chocolate sauce or seasonings. Nothing coming in. I do have hot cocoa. 54% of American homes have hot cocoa. Frozen fries. Oatmeal. I was looking for that. I couldn't find it unless I missed it somewhere. Oatmeal. Where was that? I thought I saw oatmeal. I really did. Oh, here it is. 54% of households have oatmeal. Ding dongs, lemon, beans, cream of wheat, coffee, ice cream, hot sauce, cereal, ice cream, cereal, ice cream, mustard. Mustard is a number 11 item. 70% of American households have mustard. Coffee creamer. Haven't seen that. I'll keep an eye open for that. A chocolate spread, tea, cereal, cornflakes, chips, soy sauce. 29th most popular item in America. 55% of households have soy sauce on hand. Vinegar is definitely in American households. Vinegar. Maybe I did it already. I just noticed also we have onion powder. For those of you who are guessing onions, we got white vinegar. Here we are, white vinegar. 49% of households have white vinegar. Someone said lemons earlier. A lemon juice, 50% of homes have that. Water, we did. Yogurt, olive oil. I'll look for that. Cup of soup, fruit, bananas, syrup, the syrup we have here from Canada, the good kind of syrup. Olive oil, by the way, 58% of houses have olive oil. Syrup, 55% of homes have syrup in the house. Let's see here. Any more? Pancakes or waffle mix. You got to have that if you're going to have syrup. 45% of the households have that. Let's see. Onion flakes, by the way. Someone said onion earlier. 42% of homes have onion flakes. Corn syrup. 41% of American homes have that. We're knocking these off fast. Strawberries, apple, broccoli, lettuce, garlic. Okay, garlic. We've got garlic. Let's talk garlic. Garlic powder, 67% have garlic powder. What else have we got in the garlic realm? Is there anything else in the garlic realm I can find here? Fresh garlic, 44%. Fantastic. Got that. Someone asked me about oranges. Orange juice, 45% of orange juice. Homes have orange juice. Carrots, tuna, ranch dressing. Ranch dressing. Who doesn't have ranch dressing in their house? An old bottle of a quarter of a bottle of ranch dressing. 46% of American homes have ranch dressing. Apples, peas, chicken nuggets, chocolate, rice, banana, Kool-Aid, apples, corn, apples, fish sticks, burgers, hash browns, apples, biscuits, apples, burger patties, pizza, vinegar, carrots, oranges, onions, kitchens, mixers, oranges, avocados, onions, orange juice, oil, donuts, mayo, and cucumber. Okay, let's take a look here for some of these. Let's see what we can find here. Let's just see what I can find here. Let's look here. Any of these working? Nope. Hang on. I need a drink. Hot dogs, orange juice, celery, garlic powder, honey. Yes, honey. Everyone has honey. 57% of homes have honey in them. Chili flakes, chili powder. 61% have chili powder in the house. Any others? No, chili. Looking for anything else chili. Nope, not finding it. Abono or complete seasoning, potatoes, frozen peanut butter, coffee, cantaloupe, pasta, lettuce, pineapple, chocolate cake, sugar, garlic, mayonnaise, mayo. I thought I saw, mayo. 49% of American households have mayo. Beer to go with the pretzels, potatoes, apples, sugar, cream, jelly, chocolate, kiwi, soda, cream cheese. I have to run. Parsley, KitchenAid mixers, sausage, beer. I got jelly, had fun, wine, mayo, bottled water, mustard, wine, baking powder, pepper, cumin, cinnamon. Yes, ground cinnamon. Number 6 item. 76% of households have cinnamon in the house. Green beans, baking soda. Number 10 item. 70% of that. Bologna, cornmeal, peas, oil, beans. About the hot dogs. POP, parsley. Someone says, you keep skipping me. Chicken noodle soup, sugar, oil, hot sauce, mustard, tuna, sardines. We've got sardines here. Saltines, by the way, for crackers. Sardines are somewhere. I have sardines. I thought for sure I had sardines here somewhere. Who doesn't have a can of sardines lying around from 25 years ago? Not seeing it. I thought I had that somewhere. Sorry. Ice cream, juices, salmon dressing, cooking oil, soup, tomato paste, pickles. We have soup here. Cream of mushroom soup, canned tomatoes, chicken noodle soup in cans, vanilla extract. Yes. Number 9 item, 71% of that. Miracle Whip, honey. Yes. Here we go. Let's get the rest. Non-stick cooking spray. 71% of American homes have non-stick cooking spray. Baking powder, 66%. Paprika, 65%. Oregano, 61%. Worcester sauce, 59%. Parsley, 58%. Nutmeg, 55%. Pickles, 54%. Allspice, 53%. Bouillon powder, 53%. Pickle relish, 52%. Cornstarch, 48%. Bay leaves, 47% of American households have bay leaves. Vegetable oil, 46%. Ground cloves, 46%. Dried sage, 44%. Food coloring, 44%. Ground ginger, 43%. Margarine, 42%. Parmesan, 42%. Bouillon cubes, 41%. Marinades, 41%. Canola or safflower oil, 41%. Thyme, 41%. Potatoes, 40%. Baking mix, 40%. Some I missed, some I got. But those are the most common items found in people's homes, pantries, shelving, fridges, whatever. Those are your most common items. And that, my friends, did trivia for the night. 137 of you still here. Unbelievable loyalty to this show. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you so very much for sticking around for the entire show of trivia as well. I appreciate that very much. All of you for your support. Cannot thank you enough. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Any of you giving me thumbs ups tonight, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It really helps the analytics. I don't know how many we got today. I'd love to know. Maybe Jan can tell me How many thumbs ups have we got today, Jan? How did we do? Thank you guys for playing trivia with me and coming through here. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. And I will be on sometime later this week. You never know when I'm on next, of course. I can do, I got 128 thumbs ups, Jan saying 128. Thank you for 128 thumbs ups. Appreciate it. If you can throw me one before you go, that would be great. 134 now? Yes. 134. That's even better. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. I'll probably do a video every day if I can, depending on what's being talked about. And I might do another trivia show later this week, maybe Thursday or Friday. It'll be a surprise show. So keep your eye open for the announcements for alerts from my channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification icon right beside my subscribe button. That's probably over here somewhere. It'll be just below there. It might be a little thing. It looks like a little bell. Hit that bell. Tell YouTube you want to get alerts from YouTube every time Bruce is up to something. That way you won't miss what I'm up to. So thank you guys so much. 138 thumbs ups. Beautiful. Love those thumbs ups. Keep them coming. And thank you for helping me out. All right, there it is, guys. I want you to stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay safe. I mean, really stay safe out there, folks. It's crazy days, crazy times. And I hope for each and every one of you that all is well in your home, with your family and your friends, all your relatives. 141 thumbs ups. Alan Carter from Calgary. Thank you for letting me know, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here today and saying hi to me and talking to each other on the show. I really appreciate it. And that is it. I'm going to say my goodbyes now and try to save the rest of my voice. I will catch you next time on Traveling with Bruce out of Creston, British Columbia. In the meantime, take care. We'll see you next time, okay? Thank you, Sandy and Stephanie and Paul and Eddie and Alan and Jean and Jan and Mermaid and Robert and Ruben's always watching. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. ARC Adventures Arc. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gone. Bye for now.